Hello, I am Miss Matuguinas, and this video is created for my EAPP classes. Today, we will talk about how to write reaction, review, and critic papers. In today's lesson, we will talk about the following: the definition of reaction, review, and critic papers, their purposes, and some tips in writing, and the actual writing process. These lessons will enable you to write your own reaction paper. Before we start, look at the picture. There has been a number of similar posts circulating on different social media sites. What is this picture about, and why is this picture popular among students? And it seems like it is quite common for different subjects to require students to write a reaction paper about a certain topic, a certain reading or article, a movie, or even a debate. In this lesson, you will know the reason behind writing a reaction paper together with the purpose of writing a review and critic paper, so that when your other subjects, even in English, would require you to write one, you would know how to write a sensible and effective paper. Now let's know what's the difference between reaction, review, and critic papers. In writing a reaction paper, you are expected to write about your total experience, including your reaction. You can discuss whether the experience had a positive or negative impact on you. And this requires your personal opinion, a conclusion, and a recommendation. A review paper presents a balanced view of a particular topic by summarizing the content, the current understanding of experts using recent studies or available materials. And it is not only simply reporting some references. It is written to provide the viewpoints of other authors on a particular topic and assessing already published content. And a critic paper is written by an expert in a particular field. Writing a critic paper involves examining something critically by studying the design and purpose of it, looking into it using theory, or collecting data and analyzing them. Reaction, review, and critic papers are written to evaluate scholarly works like articles and research, works of art like drama and films, designs like furniture and industrial designs, and graphic designs like posters and digital media. And when writing a reaction, review, and critic papers, it is important to identify the author, publisher, and publication date. Sometimes the background of the author would give you an insight into what kind of work he or she does. For example, when you heard of the director Kathy Garcia Molina, what kind of work does she produce? How about Daryl Yap as a director? Next, analyze the subject or text critically. For example, when reacting to something, before saying that a film is not good, what's your basis? Are the actors appropriate to their roles? Does the background music suit the mood of the scenes? Are the lines well written? These are some questions you might ask. When reviewing a topic, you may ask yourself, have I given my readers enough basis from different sources to make an informed judgment based on my evaluation? Did I highlight important aspects of the topic? Also, write an informative summary or description of the material. It is important to give context to your readers. Next, evaluate the text or concept and write your justification. It is important to justify your point, stance, and argument using pieces of evidence. That's why writing references is a must. This would help direct your readers on where to get more information, or just build confidence among your readers that your paper is well sourced and not biased. This may help you write your own reaction, review, and critic paper. This is almost similar to the writing process you studied from your other subjects. First is the pre-writing and actively reading. So before reading, you should know why you are writing. Your personal purpose or what your teacher is asking you to do may be used as a guide. When you are already reading, make sure to take notes. Your initial reactions and thoughts are part of your experience, which you can use when you are already writing your paper. Second is drafting your essay. Let your ideas flow. When you have written all of them, make an outline. This would help you organize and determine how you would like to present your ideas. Look at your notes and gather quotes that may help you back up what you have written. And lastly, write your final paper. Just like any other paper, always start with an introduction, which usually includes the summary, the background, or the context of the topic. The next paragraphs would be your stance, reaction, or justifications. Make sure to explain your ideas. Well and back them up with pieces of evidence that are from the material being evaluated. And don't forget to edit for errors and check the length. Usually, this kind of paper would be around 250 to 750 words. Now, I want you to test your understanding. Read the reaction paper on Man's Search for Meaning and use these questions as your guide. First, what literary piece was used for the reaction paper and how did the author start the reaction paper? Do you think it is necessary to give a summary of the literary piece? Why or why not? What evidence did the author show that the book shows important ideas and is helpful in understanding human behavior? And lastly, based on the reactions and pieces of evidence, do you think it is right for the author to recommend the book for reading? Okay, this is the reaction paper. Now, to end the discussion, answer this. How does the reaction of other people affect you when deciding which movie to watch or which book to read? Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow the other lesson videos for this subject. Thank you so much. See you next time.